They themselves, the last couple trips, very good execution offensively.
Sundell pressured out high, turns the ball over. Picked up by Hilton. She'll lay it in on the run out.
You can lull this Wildcat defense a little bit to sleep. You're the Cats, you've got to be more aggressive, you've got to stay on your toes, and they've got to find some ways here to execute.
Poindexter, top of the circle, three-pointer.
But that's where you've got to generate second chance opportunities. Offensive glass, next pass, K-State makes them pay.
Jalen Glenn on the assist from Sides, who had two running at her.
She'll step in that low post, she'll step on that short corner, be able to go right by the defender.
How about that blow by? Speaking of going right by the defender, Taryn Sides showing a little different part of her game. Win percentage. And Glenn able to get another steal. 5 turnovers now for Cincinnati. Moppet on the other end, lays it in. The K-State defense taking center stage. And they have the 13th ranked Wildcats up 6 at the end of 1. Lester, the former number 8 post player in the country, stripped to the wall. Here is Cincinnati by Walker. Sanchez, 2 dribbles or 2 steps, no dribbles, and lays it in.
So far, it has been about the length and speed of their D and not allowing teams to take advantage and to dissect them. It has been
those long arms of this K-State defense. Glenn in transition, pull it, pop and hit. Timeout Bearcats.
Set, ready to shoot the basketball, and Jalen Glenn knocks it down. This Kansas State team up 13 here at home. How can Cincinnati attack? What can they take advantage of?
Sidestep by Sides. Hammers the three. The nation's best three-point shooter with her first.
For their leading scorers, averaging a double-double. And now Kansas State, they've got to attack when she's not on the floor.
Glenn in transition, and Jalen Glenn, the leading scorer for Kansas State with 11. Final few seconds of the second quarter. Lee working on Hayes, goes up strong and scores her first basket. And it's wide open for Zy Walker. Three-pointer is good.
She was the only player for K-State that didn't score in that first half.
Drive and a miss. Lee gets the rebound. That was Hilton trying to create. Snyder now on the post, defending Lee in transition. Poindexter left open, buries the three. And if they get to double figures, they are unbeaten this year when 10 threes are made or more. And Lee starting to take over inside on the glass. K-State running the other way. Poindexter wide open. Cincinnati did not get back, and a timeout used. Into the lane to have to deal with her, it makes open shots for other players.
Well, I always like to say it's you got to pick your poison. You've got to make a choice. And the choice is you're going to double, you're going to triple team. You want a front? Well, you better have better help side. They themselves needing to create more chaos, just haven't been able to get the stops they wanted on this end of the floor. And when you don't have the ability to take a turnover and run, create any, now an opportunity here for Cincinnati.
Shot good, and a foul by Sides and a chance at a three-point play.
Coming into today, 33% from behind that three-point line.
14 for Poindexter, who scores 11 of that here in the third quarter. And a banked-in three-pointer by Ariel Jackson to end the third. So after a disastrous start, and cut was a 30-point deficit.
The last two.
Down to 19, but that will be a shot that counts.
And a turnover right there by Poindexter. That makes it number 12 for K-State here in this game.
So what looked like to be headed a blowout has now become a tight game, and Ariel Jackson, another three-pointer. Glenn got a late block shot. Lee comes in and blocks Hayes. But since that, before those block shots, Cincinnati had gone 8 of its last 9 with 4 threes. Judicious when it comes to blocking shots. Another run out for Poindexter. A 20-point game for Tamara Poindexter, her second as a Wildcat.
Mentality of this team, what their identity is, it's going to be that, no doubt.
Tough shot made by Byers, her first field goal since the first quarter.
At her alma mater.
29 in the game earlier this year against Western Illinois. Poindexter straight on three. 23 for Poindexter.